So for this video, I'll be covering changes to weapon behavior. Primarily, it's just refire rates along with projectile visuals, which most of them it's minimalization of them, along with a new skiing system I'm researching on, and hopefully it will replace the current one. I intend for it to, because it's not showing any critically bad things that would make it not work, and more importantly, it comes with some significant benefits. And if my voice sounds weird, it's because I've been sick for the past few days. Just a clusterfuck of allergies and, I don't know, a flu, probably from my little sister. Either way, if my voice sounds weird, I've been sick. The weapon changes. The chakra, the rocket launcher, and the grenade launcher now are on 0.8 second refire rates. The shotgun and the rail are on 1.5 second refire rates. The mortar is on a 2 second refire rate. And the burper has remained unchanged, and the plasma gun, which nobody's played with yet, is on a 0.1 second one. I actually didn't change it from the default, but everybody now knows it's 0.1. That actually translates to 600 rounds per minute, and for perspective, at the current rates, this is 75 rounds per minute, which gives you an idea. As for the visuals, you can see there the grenade is the explosion. If you notice, it isn't as extravagant as it was before. It's just across the board. That's the way it goes. The grenade and the mortar really are the big ones. The rail has a change in that the tracer no longer has a distortion. Otherwise, that's it for the weapon changes. The ski changes I'll cover here on Ashes, just because it's a ski map. And the first warning I give you is that this is a very, very early preliminary system. So everything you see here that's bad or even good, I'd take with a grain of salt, because it's all bound to change. Otherwise, you'll see the first thing there is I was able to jump while skiing, and that comes because this system is an extension of the walking system, and it took a while for me to figure out how to do this. And annoyingly, this is actually a system. I think this was the first or second system I tested, or at least the principle I tested, but I didn't understand the way that the engine worked, and I also didn't understand the type of behavior to expect from UDK, like the discrepancies between what is documented and what actually is real. So with that now, because I've been working on the engine, or working with the engine for over a year now, I was able to reapproach it and go, oh, wait a minute, there's actually, this could work really well. And at the moment, you haven't seen any problems with this, and this is just because I've been kind of talking. But one of the major issues with it at the moment is that when going up slopes, the jumping doesn't work at the moment, and that's really is just related to the way that the jump system works, along with the way that the walking system kind of aggressively looks for surfaces. That behavior, I imagine, will actually be pretty easy to tease out just by disabling walking behavior when you're jetting, really. The other things that dead stops, I can't say I've run into any, mainly because whenever I've run into a dead stop, it always has happened either when I'm jumping up a slope, and it looks like it's more related to me landing, like the kind of bugging system there, or it's me walking off of a slope that's too steep. And so I can't say, I don't have enough information now to say how many dead stops to expect, or if to even expect dead stops. So we'll know about that later down the road. But as of right now, this is a very promising system, just because, I mean, first and foremost, I'm walking on the ground, which means that you can shoot me in the feet, and you can also disc jump. So as I said, this system, it already has some very solid advantages over the other one, once that carving and everything's involved. Because carving, the only reason that carving doesn't even work right now is because I disabled skiing completely just so I could do the testing. And going on that tangent there, for anybody that's involved in source code testing, the future releases of source code, skiing is going to be disabled, but there will be a flag that it's just a true false, and you can re-enable the old skiing system, and you can even disable the current skiing system. So in the new releases of source code, or the next new release, if you have questions on how to do that, I would suggest posting in the forums, and I imagine I will post some kind of note as well. Otherwise, that's it for this video, And if you have any questions or comments, you can of course post them in the YouTube's comments page or on the game forums. Otherwise, deck is, we're getting close enough. I don't plan to have skiing on deck, and so deck probably will happen here in the next week or two. The weapons are feeling good, the visuals are feeling good, the scale is feeling good for everything. The overspeed mechanic I will have in because the movement system has to work properly, but skiing itself I don't think will be. So that's really the plan for the next test, and hope to see you in it. Otherwise, that's it for this video.